Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising, significant Sagittarius energy. Maybe Sagittarius is your signature sign. Well, hello. Welcome, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being part of the channel, Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, if you're new, if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. Sagittarius, if you appreciate my time in doing this video, do give me a thumbs up, Sagittarius. Let me know. And I do think those are all the disclaimers that I feel like saying at this point. Sagittarius, shall we see what is in your energy for July? What is generating in the Sagittarius collective at this time? Sagittarius. Let's go and see. I am excited, Sagittarius. Are you? Four of Cups, Sagittarius. What placid energy, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, thinking about the right way to move, Sagittarius. The right thing to do. You want to do the right thing, or someone wants to do the right thing, Sagittarius. Also, too, Sagittarius, someone works best in doing the right thing with a rule book, a guidelines, bounding boxes or boundaries to operate in, Sagittarius. This person keeps themselves restricted, Sagittarius, restricted by the ideas of right and wrong, and they do follow a dogma, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, also too, a little funny here. With the Lovers and Two of Cups intensifies the Cancerian season. Of course, we are in Cancerian season too. Doesn't necessarily have to be related to a Cancer, or perhaps Cancer placements within your own chart. But it's funny here because Sagittarius with the Hierophant and the Lovers here. Well, it's like Sagittarius, someone doesn't quite want to, or is wondering how much should they give in to their feelings? How much credence do they give to their feelings? How much do they give between what they feel as opposed to what perhaps they think is right? Maybe it's both. Maybe how much should they give into what they feel is right, and how much should they give into their love? Like, if something feels right, then is it? All those sorts of questions are going into this. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Thank you for the hellos. So, Sagittarius, that's the kind of energy that I have in your collective. Gee, Sagittarius, someone's so hopeful about an emotional connection here. That's all I'm going to say. I have a whole bunch of highly emotional cards, but it's all being hemmed in, Sagittarius, by some sort of rule book, some sort of guideline, some sort of bounding box, some bunch of boundaries. Let's find out more. But first, I'm going to fold all these cards back that I read. We'll just put them all in here and let them pop up again if they want to. Okay, so Four of Cups. Let's find out more about this Four of Cups. Four of Cups gets King of Swords. Well, we already know lots of thinking. We already know that we have somebody who's wondering how much, Sagittarius, do they give into their emotions? How much is their emotions? Well, if it feels right, is it? How much should they allow their emotions to influence their actions? Well, if you ask me, Sagittarius, it's always fun to go and allow your emotions to influence your actions. You don't know what you're going to get, Sagittarius, especially if you just go on your emotions and intuition. But Sagittarius, I have somebody here with some more Cancerian energy, really, really, really diving into those emotions and feelings and trying to puzzle them out more, in my opinion, than is necessary. Okay, so we have an overthinker. Thank you for the like. Okay. What do I have here? I have a Hierophant again. Okay. 9 of Swords. Yeah, this person is so afraid, Sagittarius, that by acting in emotion, they're going to mess things up. Well, how could they mess things up, Sagittarius, when they have such critical energy? Gracious, goodness, and pussycats. There's no way Sagittarius, this person, can mess anything up with the way they overthink things and how carefully they make sure they act. Sagittarius, this person is someone who is not very spontaneous. And if they appear spontaneous, Sagittarius, it is an act. Maybe a very good act, but an act nonetheless. This person is always thinking, what is right? What is the right thing to do, the right moves to make? Also, too, Sagittarius, let me say, too, in this energy, King of Swords, Hierophant, this person wants to put the best impression possible. This person cares about impressions as well. Maybe they care about impressions more than they should. Let's find out more. Sagittarius. That card fell out. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to fold that back in, Sagittarius, because I wasn't sure who was going to clarify. All 3 of them look interesting, Sagittarius, but I'm going to go with Hierophant. Let's find out with Hierophant what kind of Hierophant this is. You know, Sagittarius, I also have in this energy, could be a romantic connection, but someone who wants to take things seriously. But let's go and see. I do have appearances matter as well. Appearances matter. Let's go and find out what do they matter in or for, what kind of reading. I have that Queen of Pentacles, now I have a King of Pentacles. I have a love reading for you. I have a love reading for you, Sagittarius. Somehow that Temperance came out again. I'm not going to bother putting it up because I have no space, Sagittarius, on my table. But yeah, bottom of the deck energy, I have Sagittarius, Ace of Swords, decision. Somebody has a strong, somebody's been, well, they obviously have been deliberating. Obviously, I've been deliberating. This is redundancy here in the card, Sagittarius. Deliberating about a connection, a soulmate connection, Sagittarius. And the sad part is about this energy, Sagittarius, is this person is there not wanting to believe, or perhaps they can't believe the opportunity that's been presented to them, Sagittarius. All they have to do is get up and go after it, Sagittarius. In fact, Sagittarius, I did do a reading for you within the last week. It could have been one of the collective readings, who's watching you, something to anticipate, something to look forward to, or a secret you should know. I don't know which one, Sagittarius, but one of those readings, I actually feel like somebody, I don't know, you have this energy, different flavors of this energy in your collective all week. But I don't remember the nuances of it. But if this is interesting to you, I'd recommend you check them out. They're only like 3 to 5 minutes. But I have somebody here, Sagittarius, a soulmate connection, Empress and Emperor. Well, you know, Empress over here, but you get the idea. This person has been deliberating. This person, for some reason, Sagittarius, is afraid or unsure of how to treat the real thing. a possible real thing, possible real connection, possibly the realest connection they have met to date, Sagittarius. That's what's so humorous about this energy. Slowly and surely realizing that what they feel is real, Sagittarius. What they feel is real, Sagittarius, and it's worth taking a risk on, Sagittarius. Hierophant clarified by Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Lovers. It's worth taking a risk, worth investing in, worth being available to. I say being available, but that Five of Swords, there's a discrepancy here, Sagittarius, in this connection, in this Empress and Emperor, Six of Pentacle energy. There's a discrepancy on either your side or their side. So it's not exactly meeting of like minds or meeting of similar circumstances, meeting of similar people. Maybe similar types. There's differences. Are there extreme differences? Well, I'm not getting like extreme differences. I'm just getting differences. But minute differences in the overall picture. Okay, I have a soulmate connection. I do have a soulmate connection here. And this person is just thinking about it, Sagittarius. This person has been thinking about this, Sagittarius. Hello, hello. So very, very interesting, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's go and check out this King of Swords before we do Two of Cups. So King of Swords gets an, I just was wondering, I know this is completely out of the whatever, but Satoru Gojo, is that from that anime with, what was it called? The guy who keeps his eyes covered, but he's rumored to be completely gorgeous. Is it that Gojo that you named yourself after? Oh, I love that series too. I read the manga pretty far up. I know I like interrupted Sagittarius things, but I actually really do love that manga. I stopped reading it maybe last year. But anyway, just wanted to say hi if you're a fan, even again. I was like, oh, that's a really good. What was it called? I forgot. Was it like Exit? No, it wasn't an Exorcist thing. And then the end. The manga was great. The anime was pretty good. The theme songs at the end were great. Anyway. So I have a King of Swords with an Ace of Cups. I have someone who's more about emotionality and some more Sagittarius Cancerian energy, which reminds me what was in here anyway. I have Aquarius, Gemini, and Taurus. So let's see. This King of Swords also gets the World. Some more emotionality. One moment. Okay. So lots of emotions here. This King of Swords is a King of Swords who's is in touch with their emotions. King of Swords is aware of their emotions. King of Swords wants to give credence to their emotions. King of Swords is not hiding from their emotions. No, no, no. No hiding for this King of Swords. In fact, this King of Swords is pretty determined. Pretty determined. Um, Sagittarius, this person will come forward to you. This person will come forward as soon as they've decided or stopped caring about either one or the other. As soon as they decided on the best way to approach you, that's possibility number one. And possibility number two in this energy, as soon as they stop caring about the best way to approach. It's one or the other, Sagittarius. Both are going to result in the same, but this person has just this impasse. Thinking, but now Sagittarius, their emotions, their emotionality will just tell them this is the real thing and they have to go and act on their emotions. Isn't that interesting? Sagittarius, I hope I shuffled those last couple cards I read in the back. I think I did. Anyway, so I have Two of Cups with Magician. The person definitely wants to come forward and make a strong impression. I have another soulmate pair. So many people pair the High Priestess up with so many cards. But I personally do like High Priestess with Magician and Devil. Sagittarius, I have someone too who realizes that unless they make a move, nothing ever is going to happen. First move has to come from them. First move definitely has to come from them. A little more. Two of Cups implies a little bit more than the first move has to come from them. And it's also too, Sagittarius, this energy of like slowly but surely unfolding and getting to know one another bit by bit. I say bit by bit because, High Priestess doesn't give up secrets easily. Magician is seeking the secrets. And the devil, as time progresses, Sagittarius, especially we have already several indications of time. I mean, even this hangman with a King of Swords implies a time of thinking, time of thought, the time of strategy. But as time progresses, the desire, Sagittarius, and I don't mean that in a bad way with this devil, the desire, Sagittarius, to really explore a connection they haven't felt with anyone else. And inexplicitly, Sagittarius, it's you that they feel this too. You that they have to go and get to know more, Sagittarius. You that they're going to be open in ways emotionally that they haven't been before. A whole new world of emotion, a whole new world of color, new colors not yet seen, Sagittarius, is what awaits you here in this connection. And this connection to Sagittarius knows you. They know you. If they're going to meet you, if this person is going to meet you, Sagittarius, then this person is going to be someone who's going to initially move very slow. But in the energy that I have here, this feels like this is already happening. A soulmate connection that they are slowly and surely having more and more of the truth presented to them. I do have strong Capricorn. I do have strong Pisces. I do have strong Cancer. Did I say Scorpio? Let me see. I don't, and I think I have then honorable mentions of the energy. Definitely is Aquarius. Definitely is Gemini, Taurus. And that's the signs that I have. Sagittarius, thank you so much for your time. Sagittarius, thank you so much for the likes. And Sagittarius, do check out the other content. As I said, this flavor of energy that I've been getting, what I got here, is something that I have been getting slightly different interpretations for you for maybe the last week or two. I don't know, Sagittarius, because I do so many readings, they go in and out of my head. And then I have so many things that I'm doing every day that my time goes in and out of my head. And then I'm doing readings at like 7 a.m., I'm doing readings at 3 a.m., I'm running around 6 a.m., etc. So, yeah, time is just kind of all blurring into one for me, where it's like now irrelevant. So I'm just going to say, in the last at least 2 weeks, Sagittarius, if this reading interests you, check out some of the other readings I've done. Okay. Until next time, Sagittarius, I'm wishing all of you the most beautiful day. Bye bye. Oh, and hello, everyone. Thank you.